Hey there, Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Today we're going to take a look at what's going on with you and your energy for the next couple of weeks. So we're kind of looking at from like the 7th through like the 20th. You should be getting this out on the 6th though, and I'm recording it on the 5th. So basically we'll say the 5th through the 20th until the Sun moves into Gemini. So finishing out Taurus season, what is it going to look like for you? You have 2 overall energy cards that came up. So let's see what we have here. Oh my gosh, well this is wonderful. You have the King of Summer, which is like the King of Cups, and you have the Princess of Spring. This is like the Page of Wands, and so there's an opportunity for you to really go after your dreams, particularly if it's a romantic partner, because this is a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. So anything that's of the heart, doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a passion project, something you're really excited about. And then it says time to go after your dreams, do something that expands your horizons and let your creativity take flight. Ooh, let's see what else we have going on. That's exciting. So real quick, while I'm getting the cards here for you, I want to invite you to check out the Soul Growth series that comes out on Sunday mornings. Yeah. Wow. Okay. You have 2 keys to the situation, and I'm going to start talking about these because the energy is really okay. So I'm going to talk about these a little bit while I finish getting these cards out. So you have the clouds and you have the fox. Okay, so this is the key to the situation. So the clouds say that there's some confusion, but this fox is listening. How close can I get this? This fox is listening to its intuition. This fox is listening to what? This fox is listening to its intuition. This fox is listening to what the fairies are whispering in his ear. The way through is through the heart space. Okay. All right. Yeah, I get it. I hear you. Okay. So what Spirit's saying to me is you tapping into your heart to go after what you're passionate about. So often Aquarius has a tendency, as do other air signs, to really want to think their way through a problem. Like it's like this thing, like I can figure this out. I can work out the answer, and you usually can. It's just that whatever this has to do with your heart space. So it's either a project that you're super excited about or a relationship. And in listening to your heart is going to be how you're going to find your way through the circumstances of this situation to get to the best result. To get to the desired and the result that is for the best and the highest good of all. Oh God, 2 on the end too. All right, look, you have luck on your side for the overall energy. So you have luck on your side. You have this King of Cups, and you have the Page. Lots happening here for you. Lots of opportunities. I feel like doors are flying open because I see you walking down this long hallway, and it's like you're like this magician, and you're like pointing at a door and it flies open. Oh, you know what it looks like? What is it, Jim Carrey, where he was God for a little bit there because God needed a vacation, and when I got the power, right? And that song was on, and he was walking around and he's flipping cars or doing this or doing that's what it looks like. Kind of like you have all this power, you have all this energy, but it was created from the heart space. It was created from the desire within. And so you've been trying to figure out how to transform your life, how to shed the old to create the new. What do I release? What do I let go of? How do I get out of the skin that's too tight and uncomfortable and it's not me anymore? Where's the magic? How do I make the transformation? Well, the truth is you are the magic. You are the magic. All you have to do is you have the power. You focus on what you want. Um, the answers you need will come through the heart space. So there is some kind of a situation that needs to be transformed around your home life. So either it is a relationship with someone in the home, and home being not necessarily the house that you reside in. Okay, it could be home, could be with the family you grew up with, or with your relationship partner. What makes you feel at home, right? And sometimes, and just sometimes, feeling at home in our own skin, because we have this shedding of the skin. Something's too tight and too uncomfortable. So how do I come home to myself is what I just heard. So what is home to you? What means home to you? In the area of thoughts, figuring things out, we have the feminine energy of reception. And so again, I really feel like it's being open to spirit. Luck is on your side. Be open to listening to what's coming into the heart space. Sorry, I know that bangs. In the recent past, we've had a lot of doubts and concerns about, does spirit have my back? Can I financially afford this? Because this is also in the area of worried about finances. So being open to receiving ideas and guidance and money coming to you. So sometimes the bear card is about financial structures and are they safe and are they sturdy, but you're leaning in and spirit's got your back. Like you are protected. So this could be the matriarch of the family. This could be the big corporation you work for, or this could simply be spirit's got you. But there's been some doubts or concerns about, am I financially secure? Am I financially stable if I make this move? So maybe you're looking to literally purchase a home and trying to figure out if the finances are there. Maybe your family's getting bigger and you need more space, right? The shedding of the old to make space for something new. So some of you are looking to expand your family. In the heart space, we have a long wait of change of the stork. So the stork sometimes represents pregnancy. The stork has 4 little opportunities running through it right there. 4 little changes. Things, I feel like there's a lot going on, which could be why there's so much confusion, because maybe there's just a lot of pieces to pull together to have them all fall in place at the right time in order for something to really work out. Now my nose is itching, so for some of you, ow, for some of you, that's seriously what's going on here. In the area of the obstacle to overcome is this new beginning, this new idea. We also have the child. So some of you are definitely, congratulations, having babies. It's so wonderful. But for many of you, this could be the baby is the idea of a new project, a new creative endeavor is what I'm hearing. So creative endeavors could be if you're writing something, painting, creating, redesigning, building. Of course, it's him having a baby. What else? Creative endeavor. Maybe it's a new way of looking at an old problem. That can be very creative problem solving, where instead of I couldn't think my way through it, can I feel my way through it? If I really open up to the energy around me and listen to the inspiration, I can see this. So for instance, when I went to college the first time, I went for engineering, and which is not the place, by the way, when you're dyslexic, but that was an unknown factor. So there was we had to rotate this object in space, and I kept trying to do it, but I knew I was missing something, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And I looked at it and looked at it and looked at it, and I couldn't figure it out at all. So I even created a model of it, and I still couldn't see what it was. Where did that line go that I had to draw on my project to turn in? And so I was looking at it, and I went to bed. And in my dream, I was shown where the line went. I was like, oh. And so it came through the heart space. It came through not thinking, but receiving the information, the guidance of spirit. I woke up, I drew it, and I'm like, that's it. So excited. So sometimes it's like problem solving, something very mundane, something very, financially, or how do you fit these pieces together for this thing or the other, this project that I'm working on, whatever it is. But it needs a different vantage point, a different way of looking at it. For the clouds to clear, try listening into your heart space and seeing what information you get. Oh God. In the action to take, we have secrets. There is a need not to broadcast to the world yet about your project. There's something that needs to be cleared up, that needs to be brought in, something you don't know. There's a delay for a reason. There's been a delay to the start, and there's a reason. And this is not the first time that the book has shown up down in the bottom, these two spots where I don't mind it showing up anywhere else, but there and I'm always like, what? Okay, so, let's see what we get for the outcome. Okay. Okay. All right. The reason you need to keep whatever you're planning to do quiet is because there may be people around you looking to steal your idea or to interfere. I just heard or to interfere. So the less people that know what you're doing, the more likely it is that you can accomplish your goal. You are being shown in the outcome in order to create stability. You are starting out on a path. Look, there is a mountain here. In the area of the mountain, we have the new beginning. And so you are starting on a new beginning. You are going to start making your way. She is moving forward. Here, the new beginning, sitting and waiting, going, what the heck? Here, it's moving forward with lots of guidance from Spirit. It's the beginning of a long journey. Okay? And to me, this is kind of like that new moon in Taurus that's coming up. The new moon in Taurus is about planting the seeds of intention for a project or something that's really important to you that will take a long time to get there, and there will be obstacles, but the growth will be steady and assured. I keep getting this assured. If you put the work in, right? You can't get to the top of the mountain if you're not willing to climb it. Okay, so every day you have to get out and make some progress. But it came with the dog loyalty. And so this is not a journey you're going to be taking alone. So keeping it quiet, except for on the need to know basis. Who actually needs to know what you're doing? Like, if you're going to have a baby, you should let your partner know, right? If you're going to go into business with someone, you need to let them know. If you need funding, in order to be open to receiving, but be careful who you're asking, right? Don't just broadcast it out there. This may not be the kind of thing that you put out for crowdfunding yet, because there's not enough of the details worked out that you can protect it. I feel like there's a real need to protect your project. Protect your project from the negative energy I am also hearing of others. So often when we get a really good, oh, we really have a dream, right? We really want this whatever thing. And then we tell people, and so for instance, I told my mom when I was little, I wanted to go in the Peace Corps. This is why I went to school for engineering. I wanted to go in the Peace Corps, and I wanted to go to Africa because I wanted to build aqueducts and roads to help. This was really important. This was something I really wanted to do. Well, my mom was like, oh, that's so cute. But I kept pushing forward. If I hadn't been dyslexic, I would have gone. They couldn't get through the engineering. That was a problem. But I found another way. But the thing is, so I contribute to projects that help with those particular items. But here, there's this thing where it feels like something that you don't need people attaching their negative energy, where they say, oh, you can't do that. Oh, I don't know if that's going to work for you. I don't think that's where you want to go. Okay. So you have the 8 of Winter, which is like the 8 of Swords, with the 10 of Summer, which is like the 10 of Cups. This is the stall to get to where you want to go, which looks pretty abundant and beautiful. All right. So you have what it takes if only you believe in yourself. Thinking that you are powerless when you are not. A lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. Trust yourself. Don't listen to what lack of self-confidence. This is why you need to keep it to yourself. You don't need other people telling you can't do something, or that seems like a silly idea, or you know that's not. Oh gosh, you know, like um that person's inappropriate for you, or whatever it is. It's not anybody else's business, right? Because we have the Ten of Cups. So again, I'm back to thinking this is a very emotional thing, right? That brings emotional satisfaction. An emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, and people you can trust. Here's the people you can trust. Here's the family you are raising wisely. The King of Cups is the King of Cups feels all the emotions. They do come in. The King of Cups doesn't get swept away by them, doesn't get tumbled around, doesn't get confused, allows them to flow in and flow out. And all of us have the ability to become any of the kings or any of the queens. They all have different things, but the thing is that it takes practice, right? It takes practice allowing the emotions to flow in and flow out. When you hang on to them, they become blocked and stuck, and then you end up in fear, which then becomes this Eight of Swords energy. So allowing them to flow in order to be this beautiful, they're on a river and they're flowing along. Just in order to bring in this kind of beauty and abundance into your life, there's a need to be able to allow the emotions to flow through you, connect to them, listen to your intuition, figure out who's loyal to you, and then start on the journey. I feel like you have to take the step. Page of Wands is taking a step. Optimism, enthusiasm, being creative, and it's time to go after your dreams. It's time to go after your dreams. And look, I mean, we got the mountain here in the distance with the clouds around it, but here the mountain's a lot closer. So this is going after, here's your dream in the distance. I don't know, it's so far away. I don't know what I can do. Wait, Spirit's saying, whispering to you, hey, figure out who's loyal to you or be loyal to your dreams. I just heard. Oh, that's interesting. Take the first step. You're stuck in inertia. Maybe you're so afraid that if you say it out loud to Spirit, if you say it out loud to yourself, you'll think, man, if I do that, I will look like such an idiot. And I just feel like in life, the only things I truly have ever regretted are the things I didn't try, the things I didn't do. Because believe me, I made plenty of mistakes. But they were all learning and growing, and I felt fully alive. Look, you have new beginnings and life energy. Whatever you're sitting on the sidelines of your life about, it's time, and she's not running. It's Taurus season. Taurus season is slow and steady progress, but it is progress. It is progress. So, the happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. That's what this is. Open your book. What are you afraid of? You don't necessarily need to tell anyone but yourself, but you really need to be honest with yourself. What are you so afraid of? Why are you feeling so lacking in self-confidence? Just go for it. And the thing about life is there's choices. But there's no bad choices, there's just choices. There's no right, there's no wrong. Sometimes we take the scenic route, but always we get nudged back onto our path. So go out there and have the adventure, and don't be afraid of pain. Don't be afraid of the hurt, because fear manifests it. And it's lonely, right? And this is about not being lonely. Like taking a step toward that companionship that you want. I feel like Aquarius, many of you are sitting here going, I'd really like to be in a relationship, but I don't want to look like an idiot. I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want to get hurt again. I really want all this abundance here, but I really don't want to screw this up again, or I don't want to get hurt again. And in order to allow the healing to happen, I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Okay, so I just saw this little kid riding really fast on his bike, and he falls. He falls off and he hits the gravel, and he jumps up and he's like, ah, right? And his dad doesn't even move. He just stands there and yells, rub some dirt on it. Rub some dirt on it. Aquarius, stand up, rub some dirt on it, brush yourself off, and get back on the bike. Get back on the bike. It'll be okay. Every time you fall, you learn something. Every time you get back on the bike, you become stronger and better able to stay in balance and to handle the gravelly, rough terrain. As you know, you get off the grass into the gravel, and then off of the gravel into the, every time the terrain changes, you got to adjust, you got to shift, you got to figure out how to manage this. So the fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby. Oh my God, some of you are so having a baby. Or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. Cherish and nurture them and start moving in the direction of them. Keeping them only in your heart and not acting on them will never get you to the 10 of Cups. I just heard spring into action. Oh my gosh. I have to tell you right now, the grandmothers have shown up for the readings today. They show up frequently, but I've got Pisces coming up soon, so they just piled right on into the room. So that was one of them. Oh my gosh. Okay. You guys have a lot of spirit animals that just showed up here. You have the polar bear, the mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. Yeah, rest, regenerate, but it's time to shed the skin. It's time. This is in the past. That isn't even the... I feel like you've known it, you've outgrown that. And look, here we have, okay, again with the intuition. So this talks about your intuition, and now we have the loon. And this loon, look, some of you are so having babies. I love how they carry their babies on their back like that. That's so freaking adorable. Okay, so listen to the song of your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. And then here, look at this. We have a nice couple, the lion and the lioness. They're very companionable. If you are looking for companionship, it's go time. You have within you all the courage you need. You don't need to be sitting here in this 8 of Swords. Courage is not being afraid. Courage is, okay, fear, I see you, I feel you, I recognize that you're there, but I'm not going to let you stop me. Right? It's the firefighter that's totally aware that that building's a complete inferno, but knows that there's somebody trapped in there, so he's going in. Right? It's recognizing the fear, but doing it anyway. You have within you the courage you need. Let go of the past, reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and for your tribe. Who has your back? I think you've been wondering. Well, Spirit does, for one thing. But who's got your back? Who are the people in your life that, you want to create this bond of loyalty where you're always there for each other? Don't be afraid of it. Oh, this is going to be a long reading. Okay, new moon in Taurus. Let's talk about this because it's really a cool new moon. So with this new moon in Taurus, it is happening on the 11th, Tuesday the 11th at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the United States. It is around the same time. There's this energy of Mars in Cancer. Mars in Cancer is about taking action on what you truly feel you want. In sextile energy, which is the energy of choice, with Uranus in Taurus, which is, Uranus and Taurus is at like 10 degrees, maybe 11 by then, and the new moon is happening at 21 degrees. And so the energy is there, but I feel like you're being asked to make a choice, and then you're being asked to plant the seeds of intention and start doing something about it. And so it's really powerful because it's a Cassini new moon. And this Cassini new moon means it's like abracadabra. It's so magical, right? And so a half hour before and a half hour after. So if you're in the Eastern time zone, that would be 2:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. It adds extra magic to the intention. So if you can do something, even if it's take a break right then, and sit for just like 5 minutes and write down what your new moon intentions are and gratitude. Write down a few things you're really grateful about, because that moon is going to finish out the day in this beautiful flow of trine energy with Pluto and Capricorn. And Pluto is about this transformation in a very grounded sign. So it's very much like the snake transforming and slipping out of that skin. And so take advantage of this opportunity. You have the stargazer. Set your sights higher. Set your sights higher. Reach for the mountaintop of what it is you want to create in your life and honor your inner knowing. Okay, I don't know how many times they plan to talk to you about that, but this new moon is about really planting the seeds of intention, listening to your intuition. Listening to your intuition. There is something very powerful happening, for you. You guys are getting so many cards. Okay, so Aquarius, I think part of this is the Sun in Taurus has been squaring your sign, and so it's been a rough month. Lots of tough energy, lots of things to work through, and so maybe this is why you are getting this extra help before the Sun moves into Gemini on the 20th, where things ease up. And not only do they ease up, but they become in flow. And so by doing this hard work right now, by making the choice, by starting to step forward, you are going to find that the Gemini season has a lot of opportunities for you to really be in flow with spirit and move things in the direction you want to go. So you have focus on your priorities, face your financial fears. So for those of you, that have been worried about this, open up your book, take a look at where your money is and try to figure a plan out, but using your intuition, right? The fox is super clever, but he's clever enough to know to listen to spirit. You have bountiful nature, so that's about spending time in nature. But it's also about how the world is just full of plenty of abundance for everyone. Wow, you guys have, okay, this one I have seen. So we have the Gort Ivy. And this to me is like reaching out to others and connections and spreading out. We have the cattail and we have the Code Grove. Look at this. It is a path that winds through. That is so interesting. It's like if you step out onto the path will light up before you. You can see all the sun as you go through there. It could also be, no, that is deep, going deeper into the woods, and the sun's still shining through there. Okay, I want to take a look at these. So, cattail's number 13, which is a 4, which is about stability. 4 is always about stability. Why can't I find it? There we go. Nope, that's not it. This says direct action, movement, focus, intention, conviction of purpose, progress, skill, and becoming a hollow reed, that is receiving through the water, right? It's the intuition. It's allowing yourself to be, to bring in this information. It says no more apathy, align with spirit and ask for direction, align with the power of the owl or the pike. They know how to stalk and to hunt. What do you want? It's time to go for it. Stick to your resolve, set your intention, take steps toward outcome. This is the cattail. It's not even the one with the path on it. I ask you to take yourself seriously, believe in yourself. I send you courage and fortitude, the belief in a positive outcome no matter what. You are here for a purpose to fulfill your own choices. Do so with creativity and a spirit of fun. Wow. Spirit is bringing the consistent message for you, and it's beautiful. And this one is all knowledge, silence, meditation, prayer, initiation. The mystery, the sacred places, the unity, the oneness with community. Tree teachings. Get out in nature. Get out in nature, right? You're definitely being encouraged to go for a walk in nature and see what Spirit has to say to you there. Your isolation. Oops, that's not the one I'm looking for. We are the grove and we send you love. We hold you and ground you. What is your favorite grove? Yeah, so this is about getting out. You're being invited out into nature, but I also feel like there you will find the information and the guidance that you need. I love this. Be like the cattail. Cattail reaches toward the sun, but it's firmly rooted in its intuition. It waves, it feels the air, it feels the energy of the air blowing around it. It gets its information from the wind and from the water. And you are the water bearer, right? It is like the perfect plant for you. Like you are the water bearer. So that intuition, you don't get enough credit for it. This is the month to use it. And be the stargazer and go for what it is you really want. Okay. Well, Spirit really is just, they just want to keep chatting. And this is long, and I don't know how many of you are still with me, but thanks. So it says, go way out. Think beyond your present dreams to the dreams you will dream once these have already come true. And when you can see clearly how confidently you will walk and how proud you will feel, start walking and feel like that today. Oh my goodness. Start walking. Start walking. And look how beautiful that is. All that water of intuition there. This one says, today you are a magnet for infinite abundance, divine intelligence, and unlimited love. There's an affirmation for you. I am a magnet for infinite abundance, divine intelligence, and unlimited love. Oh, God. These are so beautiful. You have like such pretty cards. I know there was another one. Oh, here it is. Oh, that was a little churning up there. A little wave action. It doesn't get any more beautiful, any more magical, any richer, any easier than things are right now. Until, of course, you start expecting it to get more beautiful, magical, and easier. At that point, I hope you have a really good broker. Okay, look. Waves are coming in. It almost feels like the waves of the Aquarian energy coming in. But it is time to take action. It is time to start moving, to go after what it is you really want, because you have the power. You have the power. You are the magic. All right, you guys take great care. I'm super excited for you. I will see you back here in a couple weeks for your personal reading, but every week there will be the astrology and the soul growth series. So I'll talk to you soon.